The Book of Ruth is a short, powerful story in the Old Testament, nestled between Judges and First Samuel, that explores themes of loyalty, redemption, and divine providence. It unfolds over 4 chapters, set during the time of the Judges, a period of instability in Israel. The story begins with Naomi, an Israelite woman from Bethlehem who faces tragedy. Famine drives her, her husband Elimelech, and their 2 sons to Moab, a neighboring land. There, her sons marry Moabite women, Ruth and Orpah. But soon, Naomi's husband and both sons die, leaving her widowed and childless. Devastated, Naomi decides to return to Bethlehem, urging her daughters-in-law to stay in Moab. Orpah reluctantly agrees, but Ruth refuses, declaring her unwavering commitment to Naomi with the famous words, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." This vow highlights Ruth's loyalty and faith despite being a foreigner. In Bethlehem, Ruth and Naomi face poverty. Ruth, determined to provide, gleans leftover grain in the fields of Boaz, a wealthy relative of Naomi's late husband. Boaz notices Ruth's devotion and kindness, offering her protection and extra grain. Naomi recognizes Boaz as a potential kinsman-redeemer, a relative who, under Israelite law, could marry a widow to preserve her family's name and land. Naomi instructs Ruth to approach Boaz humbly, asking for redemption. Boaz agrees, but notes there's a closer relative with first rights. Displaying integrity, Boaz meets this relative at the town gate, where the man declines to redeem Ruth, clearing the way for Boaz. Boaz marries Ruth, and they have a son, Obed, who becomes the grandfather of King David, placing Ruth in the lineage of Jesus. The story ends with Naomi's joy restored, surrounded by community, and Ruth celebrated as a woman of noble character. The Book of Ruth illustrates how faithfulness and kindness triumph over hardship. It shows God's providence working through ordinary people, Naomi's return, Ruth's loyalty, Boaz's generosity to fulfill a larger plan. Ruth, a Moabite outsider, becomes a model of virtue, showing that God's love transcends cultural boundaries. The story's emphasis on redemption foreshadows the ultimate redemption through Christ, making it a timeless tale of hope and inclusion.